Good morning, family. First of all, let me say thank you for your patience through this entire process. It's been a very interesting time of transition, up and down, movement all over the place, a bunch of different business meetings, and literally it seems like every day there's something that's unfolding. The intention was for us to live stream the update yesterday, and of course, as you can see, that did not happen, and I wasn't aware of that until last night late. So I'm coming to you today in our weekly connection to give you the update. Basically, here's where we're at. First, we're going to continue to meet at our current location over the next few weeks, as far as we know. So this last Sunday, yesterday, was not the last day in that building. And that is out of necessity, because I think it's important for us to have a space to meet and not just go virtual. We had talked about what it would look like to just have a virtual gathering over the next few weeks, but we really feel like, as the leadership, and I feel like as your spiritual leader, that it's important for us to continue to meet together. So with that being said, this Sunday we will have our 8:30 service like we normally do, our devotional service, and our 11 o'clock service as well. And if we have any kind of late breaking news, we'll give that to you this week. With that being said, there have been two letters of intent that have been drafted by the wonderful team of legal experts as well as accounting and real estate experts amongst us. And those letters of intent have been created and made for two locations. One is Elam Seventh-day Adventist Church, Elam SDA Church, which is far south St. Pete, and about a mile and a half away is St. Pete SDA Church. Both locations are for sale. One of them is they're prepared to give to us a rental agreement. But one of the things that we think is important is for us to have continuity and have consistency over the next several months. So both locations have been given a two-phase letter of intent to look at the possibility of lease to purchase, with giving us about a 6 months due diligence, and one is priced higher than the other. So we're just working with our finance team, working with all of you, and these letters of intent are all hinged on a decision by the congregation. It's not a decision that I will make. It's not a decision that the board will make. It's a decision that we collectively will make. So those are the two locations. Again, Elam, just to give context, Elam has already offered to us a rental agreement. Now, the rental agreement has not been given to us in writing yet, but it's been agreed upon terms, and we should have something possibly today or tomorrow from them that is in writing, and then we will take a look at that. What we ended up with was that we ended up with a technical snag, and that is that the technology at both locations is nowhere near the level that our location is. Okay, so with Elam, it would be about a 2 to 3, possibly even a 4-week build out, a complete reinstallation in order for us to live stream. And it's important for us to be able to live stream to all of the folks who are not able to be with us in person. With St. Pete SDA, it was a little better on the technology side, but still not quite up to par with what we would need. Now, we are looking at both of those. We have done essentially a technology audit, and now we're in preparations for seeing what will play out between the two. So the letter of intent has been drafted and given to both locations as of today. St. Pete SDA already has theirs as of Friday night, and then Elam will have theirs today. So that's the update. That's where we're at right now, my friends. What I will tell you is that we are in the phase of fundraising. And so if you or anyone you know is willing to be an investor, or you're willing to make a pledge, especially right now as we're in that 100 for 100 years, the idea is to have 1,000 people give $100, or some can give 1,000 or 10,000 toward that to meet that goal of 100,000, and that's just the beginning really of our fundraising. One location, and I'm not disclosing which one at this time because I think it's important for some of those things to remain confidential until we're able to meet that letter of intent. One of the locations would be about a $3 million deal. The other one would be in the neighborhood of 9 to 10. Both locations would serve our needs for another few years. And I say that very excitedly because both of them seat close to 500 people. but I believe that we are on a trajectory toward reaching almost 500 people really within the next year and a half. So that's good news, because our vision, remember this, over 3 years is to open 5 different locations. Okay, so we're going to serve this Tampa Bay area, St. Pete area in a very profound way, and I'm excited about that. I love you very much. I hope this is helpful to you. We'll see you at our current location this Sunday. Love you. Peace and grace.